You're a builder, an engineer, a founder. You're gonna spend 100 hours building a perfect database, your perfect API, because you love the logic, the structure, the build. I'm a founder too, I'm a developer. But when it comes to the landing page, we usually freeze. We start writing sentences like, welcome to this app name, or our platform is robust, scalable, whatever. And the thing is that it feels wrong. It feels inauthentic. It feels like fake business speak. It feels like the exact complexity we are trying to build against. You know your product is good. You know it solves a real problem. But you're burning money on traffic. Your conversion rate is very low, and you can't seem to find the words to make people see what you see, to make them click sign up, or to make them click buy. But that feeling of frustration, if you have that frustration, is your starting point, and this guide is for you. My name is Justo, and I'm in the middle of a challenge to build and launch 12 apps in 1 year. I'm not a copywriter, I'm a builder, just like you. I have been exactly where you are. My first major project, Decidite, was a 9-month long obsession. I built a team of 20 psychologists. I architected a complex app to help people find their vocation, and I had zero plan to monetize it. It was a complete disaster. My first landing page was a wall of technical features, and I was so proud of what I was building. It converted at 0%, but that 0% felt like a personal failure. All that work, all that code for nothing. It was a painful, expensive lesson, but a necessary lesson. That failure taught me something very important. Your product doesn't sell itself. So guys, I just wanted to remind you once again that the waitlist of BMark is already opened, so you can go to bmark.live. I will leave you the link on the comments section, and you can join the waitlist. Remember that only those who are on the waitlist will be able to access the beta list. And also, if you are liking this video, it would help me a lot if you subscribe to the channel and you hit the like button, so we keep reaching new people. But you don't have to sell it either. You just have to communicate its value simply and clearly. You know, what I learned is that actually we as founders, we can be really good at copywriting. And I will explain you why. Because we are not polluted by jargon. We are not trying to win a creative award. We are trying to solve a painful problem for a certain audience. We are obsessed with the problem that we are trying to solve. So you don't need, a 10,000 a day copywriter. You don't need something fancy. You just need a simple framework, a system, an engineering style, step-by-step approach to writing copy that works. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. This guide is a framework, okay? We will cover 3 things. First, the 5-step builder framework. This is the core logic. Then the plug and play template, the fill in the blanks. And finally, I will show you a real world example on how to put it all together. So the single biggest mistake founders make, the mistake I made, is writing copy about their product. Nobody cares about your product. They don't care about your features, your tech stack, or your platform. And this is what I already explained on the previous video. They care about their problem. So your copy must be a mirror. It has to reflect their pain back at them, so they feel understood, and then show them the simple path to the outcome they desperately want. So the step 1 is map the 4 forces of the switching moment. We already talked, on the previous videos about selling outcomes and the emotional job to be done. But now let's go deeper. That's all context. It doesn't explain why they don't buy. So the real reason your copy fails is that it doesn't account for the psychology of the switch. A user has to fire the old solution to hide yours. So the old solution can mean a competitor, a spreadsheet, or just doing nothing. And staying where they are. So the conversion only happens when the pro switch, the pro switch forces are stronger than the anti switch forces. The pro switch forces, what you need to amplify is first of all the push of the current situation. This is the pain of their current reality. For example, my invoice in a spreadsheet is a mess. I hate it. I'm wasting 5 hours a month on this. I just lost a client's information. This is the problem aware state. And then second, the pull of the new solution. This is the promise of your app. This is where your job to be done lives. Now the anti-switch forces, what you need to defeat are first, the anxiety of the new solution. These are the fears and uncertainties about your app. For example, if they will really achieve the desired outcome, and then the habit of the current situation. This is the comfort and inertia of their old way. So your job as a copywriter and builder, a software engineer, is first of all, your copy must agitate the push. Your copy must amplify the pull. Then your copy must crush the anxiety, and your copy must break the habit. So before you write a single word, open a text file and map all four. First, what specific pain are they running from? For the pull, what emotional outcome are they running toward? For the anxiety, what are their 3 fears about your application? And for the habit, what's their good enough solution right now? Now, the second step is defining your one. Your MVP could be burning cash because you are trying to sell to everyone. Your copy is weak because it's generic. When you talk to everyone, you talk to no one. That's the truth. So for founders, this is typically like the hardest step because it feels like reducing your market. But in reality, you are increasing your chances of success. It means saying no to potential customers, but it's not a reduction, it's focus. It's the only way to make your message sharp to good through all the noise. So you have to pick one audience. Who is it for? Be painfully specific. Don't say marketers. Say software as a service founders burning cash on low converting ads, just as an example. One problem. What is their specific pain? Don't say bad copy. I could say bad copy, but instead a landing page that gets 1,000 clicks but only one sign up. That's much more specific. And for the outcome, what is the one thing they get? Get more customers? No. Cut your cost per acquisition in half. Your job is not to be everything to everyone. It's to be everything to someone. The rest of the market can wait. Now the step 3 is establish your point of view. You have heard, find your billion. That's a good start. It's spreadsheets are bad, but why are they bad? You need to establish your unique point of view. This is your founding thesis. This is the bug in the market that you as a builder discovered and you are here to fix. So this is the hill you are willing to die on. This is what powers the pull force. Your point of view creates a you versus them or an us versus them identity, which is your brand. It extracts your exact right builder, an audience, and repeals everyone else. So what is your core belief? What bug in the world your app fixes? Your copy is your manifesto. Now the step 4 is write for scanners, not readers. Because the truth is that nobody reads your website. They scan it. We are all trained by Google, Twitter, and TikTok to scan the information. Your user lands on your page, gives you 3 seconds to answer one question. Is this for me? So your landing page is not a colleague essay. It's a series of billboards on a highway. So this means that headlines are 90% of the work. A user should be able to understand your entire value proposition just by reading the headlines. And stop using leverage, synergy, and robust and use get, find, stop, and build. If you wouldn't say it to a friend, don't write it on your site. You need to use simple language, simple words. Then use short sentences, short paragraphs. Use bullet points and use bold text. This is very useful to highlight the key outcomes and pains. And finally, step 5, design the pain in the next step, okay? The goal is not only to get a click on the button. The goal is to get the user activated in your product. The button is just a doorway. So your job is to design the entire halfway after the door and to make it a painless next step. This is how you kill the anxiety from step 1, because here the user is thinking, is this going to ask me for my credit card? Is this going to be a 20 field form? Am I going to be dumped into a blank, confusing dashboard? So an example of a bad call to action or not a good one could be sign up. Now a much better one could be no credit card required, no install, import from your URL, for example, for Beamark, once I have the application finished. And now these are the formulas you can use for what I have just explained. For the first part, the headline, the push and the pull, you can use an adjective, title of something, then the emotional pain, then the simple and fast saying way to achieve emotional or social good. That's the pull. For the second step, you can use the following one. Your app name is a product category that gets functional job done, so you can finally achieve the desired result. Then for step 3, for the point of view, you can use this formula. The old way is the whatever the old way is, and we will live in this new thing, and that's why we built this application to the simple fix. Now this is a bit silly, but it's a formula that you can use for the simple fix. Step 1, step 2, step 3. I would recommend you doing 3 or 5 steps. You can describe it in a bullet list or something like that. Now for the final step, you can use this action verb, then the promise of immediate next state, and then whisper text that kills anxiety and breaks habit. Now this is an example for you that I could use for Beamark. A hero that says, tired of feeling like you are burning money on a 1% conversion rate? Then the SaaS headline, Beamark is an AI copy tool for software as a service founders that writes high converting copy in seconds. Stop guessing what to write and finally feel confident that your ads are working. Then the point of view. You are a builder, not a words person. And that's your superpower. The experts tell you to hire a 10,000 copywriter. That's your way, broken philosophy. Whatever. We believe that's wrong. We believe that you, the person who built the product, are the only. Okay, you see the shift, the belief shift. That's why you probably want to achieve. And the simple fix. Stop guessing, start converting is not magic. It's a pretty simple process. I can write a lot here because I'm developing the app, but just to give you an example. And then for the block 5, the painless next step, see your new copy in 60 seconds. No credit card required, no complex setup. Just paste your URL and see results. It's not something very complex. I believe you can follow along and try to implement this. If you like this video, you will help me a lot if you hit the like button and you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, because in that way we can keep reaching new people and YouTube recommends our content. If you didn't join the waitlist of Beamark yet, you can go to the link that I will leave you on the comments section. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.